Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Homeroom with Smooth. I'm obviously smooth. God, I gotta work on these intros. Anyway, subscribe to my channel if you like it. Um, uh, subscribe to my channel if you like it. Like, comment, subscribe, all the other good stuff. Anyway, let's talk about this Black Widow movie. Because I went into there with super. I think that's why it's a lot better than I expected because I went in there with like I expected that movie to be so bad because, mind you, it comes out in between. So actually, yeah, that the time period that it actually spans is between Civil War and Endgame. Between Civil War and Endgame, that's the time period for the movie. So this movie, in my personal opinion, should have been came out. Um, a lot of people are like, "Oh, it sets up a lot of stuff for later on." I'm like, I don't know. I watched the post credit screen. I didn't see it. I don't see the big set. Oh, the big setup. Like no, like. But I will say this to talk directly to the point. The movie, it's a lot better than I expected. But again, yeah, it's a lot better because I think my main problem with Black Widow is that she'd always be fighting people. I don't want to see her fighting. Like I honestly, I feel like it's kind of like the Batman syndrome in a way because like Batman in Justice League, even the animated shows and all that, you'll see Batman fighting like extra dimensional creatures, and I'm like, he is just a dude. Like at the end of the day, he's just a dude. Like at least like she got some a little bit of Black Widow got a little bit of a like super serum thing kind of sort of going on. Like a super serum. Like she's not like, oh my god, like I'm super stronger than most people, but she's like above average. You know what I'm saying? Above the average woman, and above a lot of average men, in strength. Like she's above the average human being. Um, but with that said, like I just don't know, man. Like it's good. Like it's really good. But at the same time, it's like one of those things where it's like, God, like why didn't they do this sooner? Like and keep her in lanes where she was fighting things that made sense. Because like in Endgame, you see her fighting, like, and I'm like, there's no way Black Widow should be fighting this person. Not possible. Um, like even in Civil War, they made sure they matched her up with somebody that made sense. They matched her up with Hawkeye. That makes sense. They're both mortals. Like for all intents and purposes, those are the two most regular people in the group. Everybody else will literally destroy cities. But well, minus Spider-Man, but but Spider-Man's a goat in his own right. Like as far as like powers and stuff go, he's broken. Um, so that's like one of my main things. Have you flossed your teeth today? What in the devil? Who is this? Who who is this? Anyway, so yeah, I'm also on Twitch right now. Um, but yeah, so that was cool. Um, I'm trying to talk about this movie without spoiling any other movie for anyone. Um, I also want to say, man, what else is really good about that movie? Um, like the fighting, all the action sequences were well done, well choreographed. The comedy was like it was funny the way it should be funny. There was not any forced humor. Like the characters that were funny and the jokes that happened between the characters are. I know you have failed your dental exam, fam. Relax, relax. Um, but to answer your question, I did. Well, not today because today it's already midnight for me. So now I haven't lost my teeth today. Technically, I haven't. to answer your question more directly. But yeah, to stay on topic, I feel like they really did their thing. It's just a shame that this movie was delayed as long as it was, because I felt like it just got a lot of undue hate from me especially. The movie did. But yeah, they definitely did what they had to for this film. They did what they had to. It was great. Um, and I really hope that more people go out and see it. Tomorrow I'm gonna be watching Fast Nine, and I'm gonna review that. Um, but yeah, it was a solid movie. I'd say I give it like a 9 on, well, no, that's, well, yeah, I'll give it a 9, because like, even like with someone, like my problem with like Ant-Man movies, right? His fights don't be making sense sometimes. Like the way that they fight each other, like him and his enemies, like they don't make sense. Like, granted, they did a lot better in Ant-Man versus Wasp, with the villain they had there, but otherwise, like his fights didn't make sense. I'm like, just go inside him and explode, just get really big and just blow them up. I don't know, but that's just me. Me thinking, um, there might be a logical reason why he can't do that. But yeah, as long as Black Widow state, well, she's dead, R.I.P. That's not a spoiler. Infinity War. Well, no, Endgame. Yeah, Endgame already. Wait. Oh, I said the wrong movie earlier. So Black Widow takes place between Civil War and Infinity War. Sorry, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Between that and Infinity War, it takes place directly before Infinity War. Yeah, directly before Infinity War. Um, yeah, a lot of people were saying like for some reason it was going to take place. Um, it was taking place like between Infinity War and Endgame, which made absolute no sense to me. Um, why she would be running around doing family business at that time, but especially when she said she was like they were doing those meetings or whatever to try and like help fix the world and stuff. But yeah, anyway, that's my review of Black Widow. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Definitely one of Marvel's better movies. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they did it. Scarlett Johansson been a great Black Widow. She did her thing during this movie. All the supporting cast did their thing. I literally don't have anything grossly negative to say. Could their things been a little bit better? Yes. Could the ending have been a little bit more satisfying? Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was great. What they did what they had to do with what they had. Like, shout out to the writing staff at Marvel again. Like, their writing staff is phenomenal. They're able to be funny, convey a point, and get the heck up out of there. Um, but with all that said, catch y'all later. Subscribe, comment, like, and see y'all another time.